Hey guys, check out another Awaken Chaos Area video. This is the event right here that's worth all the money, all the marbles. I'm going to tell you how to speedrun it as fast as possible. I'm going to explain to you why you want to speedrun it as fast as possible. And this is where all of your energy should go for the next entire period of this event. All right, so here's what I'm talking about, guys. It is the next day of the impending crisis. Now, as you can see here, we have a few days left of this event here, 2 days left of the event. And now is the best time in the event to actually play for the rewards. And the reason why I say that is because you will notice here that you have a chance for ring amulet here. Basically what this means, you're gonna be able to get dropped stones increases here. I love how they messed up the image. They totally messed up the images down here. I don't know if that was, I don't know why they did that. Like, obviously this is what's actually going to drop, not these. But the point of the video is the simple fact that before, the drop rate's going to be slightly different between going from this one to this one to this one to this one. You're going to notice a slight difference in drop rates. I did not math it out for you guys yet, but I want to go ahead and do a quick one run with one champion so I can show you exactly how fast you could potentially do it. And then if you guys want to do your own math for it, by all means, go for it. I'm not going to invest the time because in previous events, what we figured out is doing the last stage is what mattered. It had the better drop rates. I don't think they would change this, to be honest with you guys. I'm going to say I'm probably going to be correct here with assuming this, right? But I do love the fact that this wins so quickly. Notice that was a 21-second clear with one champion that was by Natalia. And go ahead and let's pull up her stats so that you guys know what her stats are when I'm running. Maybe that'll help you as well. Let's go back here. I don't know why it just went to the void tower. That was odd. That was an odd back out thing. I can't say I don't know that I've ever seen that. Okay, interesting. Anyways, stats. We're running 5k attack. Crit damage is 354. Those are the notable stats there, right? And obviously speed is 157, kind of slow, but not too bad. All that matters right here is just the crit rate, the crit damage and the attack here. And that as well, like you guys saw, that was more than enough to go ahead and obliterate that Levi there. But yeah, it's gonna make the most sense for you to use all of your energy, so all of your bread here, make sure you're utilizing it. Unfortunately, you do not use auto clickers for trying to do this, guys. Make sure that you are coming in here doing a multi-battle, selecting 10 to do all your battles. Multi-clickers and stuff like that, auto clickers, those are bannable instances. So don't do that, guys. I don't want you guys to lose your accounts, especially with this amazing event going on. But in the meantime, I would definitely highly recommend that you kind of farm it out. And honestly, if you can farm it out passively, notice that we have that one champion set there for that. I believe if we go to the same thing right here, I want to say my, hold on. Yeah, this is the one I want. I want to say my Valeria can one shot as well. Let's try it. Ooh, maybe not. That may be a bad matchup here. I believe for the last stage, my Valeria can do it over and over again. Let's try it on here, see if it works. But I do believe she's going to be one they can also use as a one champion destroy, because basically when she gets that kill, right, it resets her ability. The only problem is she loses some HP, right? But as long as, you know, she gets one-shot kills, it doesn't matter. Like, the HP loss isn't that big of a deal, right? So yeah, she's wrong element for this particular battle right here. That's that problem, which sucks because I can use her on the last one. So maybe it make more sense to bring Natalia in on this one instead of Valeria, because yeah, I'm gonna actually, looks like I'm gonna lose. Yep. So that was kind of a bummer. I guess I should test that before hitting record, huh? But anyways, you got to see it live. I know for a fact my Valeria can clear this one, no problem, right? And not to mention Levi is a fire champion, so it's equal matchup here, and then that works out better for Natalia over here, also equal matchup. But I would definitely recommend running like the 10-star battle over there on that one, and then trying to farm your other ones. Because the reason why you got to do that, guys, and I hope everyone's realized this by now, is the simple fact that the charms you use the most, that make the most sense on your account, the most impactful, are always these bottom stats, right? Because you can get attack, crit damage, attack percentage. This one could be crit rate or attack percentage as well. And And with their masteries, guys, you can get these increased down here. So it just makes more sense, especially if you're going to master a champion, that you want to go ahead and you want to upgrade all this bottom tier to 15 first, because it's not like it's easy to upgrade these to 15. It takes a lot of resources. It takes about 34 charms to take one piece of gear to max level, right? So with that being said, that means you need to get a lot from this bonus. And I want to say, let's see what the loot says right now. It looks like it's not calculating properly on this event. That sucks. Normally it would calculate, you'd see how many you already have right here. We don't get to enjoy that pleasure, unfortunately. But how many battles? We did 5 battles. Let's see. So 5 battles netted us 1 and 1. It takes 34 of these, I believe, to get a level 15. So, I mean, you're talking quite a bit of runs to get max 15. That's why it makes the most sense to... Did I say 34? I meant 24. I'm sorry. I added a number. It's 24 of the orange ones to get to level 15 from level 1, I believe. If my math is correct. I got a spreadsheet somewhere that tells me it. But anyways, you saw after 5 runs, we get 1 drop of 1 and 1. So keep that in mind when you're farming this, because this is why it's impactful. This event is what you want to be farming out of all these events, because it takes so many resources to upgrade those gears. And on top of that, I do believe usually there's an event coming up soon. So this is a dispatch event. Definitely get your dispatches ready for that one, guys. Don't get caught up there. But usually there is a gear upgrade one. Where's the gear upgrade? It doesn't look like it's on this one right now. Maybe we have a little while. But the reason why I'm saying, guys, there it is, gear enhancements, next Sunday, a week from today. Okay. And that's because you guys want to be able to use those resources to do those events and guarantee more resources back, right? It's all about the cycle of like what makes the most sense to spend this bread and energy on. Because if you mispurpose it, we'll say, and you try to just, make it work, or you focus on one priority, sometimes that one priority doesn't make sense. Whereas if you were to do something like farming this event instead of farming for gear right now, right? What that's doing for you is it's a double-edged sword, because it's going to give you, actually, you know what? Let's try something really quickly. We're going to put in Valeria here, right? Like I said. And, but what it allows you to do is use that energy and then repurpose it twice, not just once, but twice, because now you're going to get charms that you can then utilize again. And then with those charms that you're utilizing again, what it's going to happen is you can then propagate at an event, get more return on top of what your gear upgrading is giving you more increased stats, right? And that's what really, really makes a big difference. Okay, now she should get a kill here. Nope, dodge. Okay, so normally when I did it before, he wasn't dodging. So maybe this is going to take a little longer than a guaranteed. This may be where there's another, so Natalia was definitely the better option here, fortunately. But there's also an epic that's a multi-hitter epic. Maybe that would make more sense too. It has enough firepower to one shot. That was a bummer. I've done that before though, and got it to work just fine. But Levi didn't dodge. Okay. But the other champion I'm talking about that'd be a really good one for you if you don't have like Natalia that's that high. Is going to be an epic champion. I think I just pulled her. Let's see if I can find her really quickly. I just pulled her on the last summoning session. Yeah, here we go. Baron, super impactful. Very, very good kit. She would probably do just fine on this. To make sure that like everyone dies. This one would probably be a good one to run with. But yeah, that's a couple of options if you really want to try it and get the most fluff for your buck. I think Zatlux is also an option, at least on the other one. Let's go try it. Let's go try that real quick. You know what? Instead of just saying it, I think Zatlux would be an option here as well. I think my Zaddy is geared properly. Let's go find him. Boom. Okay, let's try this as well. This may take longer, but I think this may win, because basically he can ulti and then just keep going through, right? Then he never resets, right? He never has to reset as long as he gets a kill, which he will every time on these guys. Boom, boom. Okay. But I think the problem here would be if like he targeted Mikasa first would be a problem. He doesn't. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that works. See, that one worked just fine, but instead of 21 seconds, we were at, I forgot to do a multi-battle to see what the time was. But anyways, so that would work, right? You could do That looks there, and then from here you could come over here and do an Afiliate, and that would give you guaranteed wins, guaranteed very quickly. 21 seconds over here for this one, and then I would say that other one's maybe 30 seconds for Zatlux. But that's an easy one too. That way you can kind of double book it, hit the backstage button, come over here, go back over, do another battle. I mean, that way you're just doubling up. It sucks that you're doing this manually, but on the other the turnaround on this is the simple fact that resource-wise, it's really good to have, right? These resources are so impactful. Do not forget to do this event. I am going to open up a lot of bread and energy. I'm probably going to watch some TV shows for a bit tonight. Probably farm some Diablo Immortal or something, and just click this all night long, because that's how impactful charms are in your account. So definitely don't sleep on them. Hopefully you guys watch this video early enough to take advantage of it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.